Hi Ming, how's everything today? Hello,
Hello.
hello, right, good afternoon. How's everything today?
It's rainy. Today is super rainy.
Today's super rainy. Yeah, it's the same with the weather in the south. I mean, like the sky is very dark. Yeah, it's very cloudy and it's kind of cold too. Kind of cold. Yeah. So normally around this time, the weather would be quite hot, like around 35 or 36 degree. But it's quite cool today, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, the weather is below 30 degree, around 39. And I mean 29, around 29. So it's quite cool. It rained a lot in at around lunch. It rained a lot around lunch. So the weather is quite pleasing, quite acceptable. Right. So how about the north?
Uh, and in the morning today, the way it's just like it seems that there are no sign that it will rain this afternoon. But uh, when when I go out to have like an extra class,
Mm-hmm.
it starts to rain happily.
Oh, it starts to rain hard. Okay, right. Thank you. It starts to rain heavily. Okay. If you want to use an adverb with the verb rain, we use heavily. And remember, you're describing an event from the past. So you must keep your verbs in past tense. Like when I went out to my extra class, okay, you didn't use when, you use go. Okay. Remember, when I went out to my extra class, just remember that. Yay. So last time we were finishing every unit 2B, right? In unit 2B, we were describing like no, we were not describing. We were talking about how to use infinitive and verb ing. Is that right? Do you remember that? Yeah,
Yes.
to verb and verb ing. Okay, right. Right now, we're still using to infinitive and verb ings, but we need to apply that into practice. Chúng ta sẽ phải áp dụng nó vào cái việc thực hành ngay bây giờ. Okay, I have 5 questions for you, and if and you will have to read them and answer them. Okay, following the instruction here. Talk about something that makes you angry. Is the sound quality good?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay, right. Ming, talk about something that makes you angry using ing as the subject.
Uh, hmm, thing that make me happy is uh the because of the weather is raining outside.
Okay, the weather is raining outside. Okay, you won't say the weather is raining. You say rainy weather. Okay, the rainy weather
Right.
outside. Okay, the rainy weather outside. So khi mà mình muốn nói là trời mưa hay trời nắng thì chúng ta sẽ sử dụng cái chủ từ dạng đó là it. It is raining. Or it is sunny. It is windy. Okay, we use it. We do not use weather. Okay, so using in as the subject. Okay, so you said that rainy weather, right? Rainy weather makes you angry. Makes me angry. Okay, so now you have to add some verbs or you have to add some details to have a verb ing as the subject. Like you can say that going to school under rainy weather makes me angry. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, right. Going to school under rainy weather. Going to school in rainy weather, right? Makes me angry. Okay. Anything else? Anything else that makes you angry? Remember to use verb ing, to use gerund at the beginning of the sentence.
Uh, ing.
Yeah. Like if you don't know how to change it, you can present your idea first, and then I will help you correct them.
The connection keep losing, make me angry. Makes me
Okay. Who keeps losing?
the connection
The
of
connection. Okay.
internet.
Internet connection. Keep like lagging or something like.
Yeah. Lagging
Uh,
or
or you can say this lagging what? Lagging internet connection. Is that right?
uh, oh, using yes, lagging internet connection.
That's
Also, unstable.
Okay,
Yeah,
lagging and unstable. That's right, lagging and unstable internet connection. What
so,
make me
makes
angry?
me angry.
Thank you. Good. Lagging and unstable internet connection make me angry. Okay. Wow. I think that you're not someone who gets angry really often, right? Okay, I see.
No.
Huh?
Uh,
Uh,
what did you mean?
I mean that like you're not someone that gets angry often. Tức là em không có hay tức
Yeah,
giận á.
yes.
Yeah, because when I ask you what makes you angry, you think for a very long time and you come up with very small thing, a very how do I say ordinary thing. Rất là những cái thứ mà rất là bình thường đúng không nào? Right. I can I agree with the first one. Lagging and unstable internet connection make me angry too. But going to school in rainy weather. Well, this is like uh
It's unavoidable.
no. More like yeah, that's unavoidable, right? Inevitable. Can you say that?
Uh,
Inevitable.
inevitable.
Không tránh khỏi, được chưa? Yeah, it is inevitable. So we have to accept that. Yeah, we have to accept that it's inevitable. Right, going to school in rainy weather doesn't make me angry, but lagging and unstable internet do. So like this happens with a lot of people, and all of them are angry because of this. Okay, so that is understandable. Okay, something you mustn't forget to do this week. So we're studying on Sunday. Okay, it is the end of the week already. So let's talk about something that you mustn't forget to do next week.
Uh,
I mustn't forget
Sweet. No.
to eat. Wow.
I
Yeah,
don't know
you
because
know,
I haven't
uh,
got any plan yet.
you don't have any plan or you don't have any like important schedule, right?
Yeah,
Mm. Except for piano classes or extra classes, right?
and it's because yes, it's just because it's my schedule, so it's happening every week. So it's not,
It happens every week. But like at the extra class, does the teacher mention anything about test or like uh, some task that you have to do at home, like homework or something like that?
yeah, of course. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mustn't forget to do my homework
Okay,
next week.
that's right. Thank you. I mustn't forget to do my homework next week. That's good. So how about important events like wedding or ceremonies? Do you have anything that happens next week?
No, nothing.
Okay, good. Right. How about a new activity that you like to try doing? Okay, remember try plus verbing talks about an experience for the first time, đúng không? Trải nghiệm lần đầu tiên. Vậy thì nó đang bằng nghĩa là việc thử, đúng không nào? So a new activity you'd like to try doing. Can you come up with anything? Yeah, a new activity that you like to try doing. So for example, like me, I am interested in how do I say? Uh, like no. Yeah, I'm interested in planting trees. Okay. Yeah, like gardening. Yeah, I'm interested in gardening because we have a very big balcony and we have like a lot of places. Yeah, a lot of spaces to grow something. Yeah, and me and my family all agree that we should plant something on the balcony so that it looks nicer. So that is a new thing, meaning that I am not doing this at the moment, but I would like to try doing it in the next week or like in the future, whenever the times come. Okay, so how about you? A new activity that you'd like to try doing?
Uh, please give me a minute.
Okay.
We can start now.
Okay, welcome back.
Uh, I think uh, in the future, if I have a chance, I would like to visit another country.
Oh, that's really nice. Visit another country. Good. Visit another country. So what country will that be?
You know,
You don't know?
yeah, what
Mm,
uh, I want to like go out of my country
mm.
to like to uh to visit
Just
another
like to see the world,
national.
right?
Yeah, to see. Yeah.
You just see the world. Okay, so are you interested in Western culture or like Eastern culture? So we have Western culture is what we call no, more like Western culture refers to countries in the Europe or in America or Canada. We call it Western culture. Văn hóa phương Tây ấy. And like Eastern culture refers to Eastern Asia country like China, Japan, Korea. Right. So which area are you interested in? Like the Western countries or the Asian countries?
Of course, I would to Western culture because
Ah,
we are Asian, so we are living uh, 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 cái gì mà châu Á thì không nhỉ? Cái gì
hả? Con nói gì
cái
cơ?
gì không nói là văn hóa châu Á là cái gì tiếng Anh?
Asian culture.
Asian culture. We live in Asian culture, so I want to like visit other culture like you mentioned Western culture.
Mhm. Say it again, culture, not culture, culture.
Culture.
That's right, culture. This is culture. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you that countries like China, Korea, Japan, and Vietnam shares a lot of similarities, right? Because we share the roots of Asian culture. Chúng ta có cái gốc rễ là văn hóa châu Á đúng không? Okay. So other countries in the West like America, France, German, Italy, yeah, they have different cultures than us, and yeah, most of us would like to see that. Right. A time when you stopped to help someone.
Hmm.
A time when you stopped to help someone. Do you remember?
I rarely go outside, so I just go out when I have a class. So
Uh,
it, so I rarely see someone need help.
okay, you never see someone that needs help. Okay, good. Okay, a time when you stopped to help someone. Well, it happened when I was around. I don't remember the exact time because it has been so long ago. It happened a long time ago. I just remember that I saw some lady with a lot of luggage, kiểu như là cô mang rất là nhiều hành lý, a lot of luggage, and like you know people who ride a motorbike and had a lot of things behind their back. Yeah, they carry a lot
Yeah,
behind their back on their bike. Yeah, kiểu như là họ chở rất là nhiều thứ ở trên xe, sau đó là lái
yeah.
đi trông rất là nguy hiểm, right?
No,
Uh,
no, no, thing in Vietnam.
no more things in Vietnam.
Yes.
Yeah. And then and then I was riding my bike after this lady, and then she dropped some of her stuff. Like she was carrying a lot of chips, kiểu như là cô ấy bán snacks, kiểu cô ấy bán snack
Right.
bán bim bim á đó, mang rất là nhiều cái bịch bim bim ở trên xe nhưng mà một cuộc dây không chắc, cho nên là yeah, some of her chips and snack dropped on the road, so I had to stop my bike and pick it up and give it back to her. Never carry too much luggage behind your back like that. You could not control, you could not control, you could not see, you couldn't guarantee that everything is safe back there, and it is very
It's
dangerous too.
because because this thing is normal in Vietnam because when you want to like carry a lot of that packet because they don't have much money to like to rent a, a, a a van
A van, that's right.
to a van to carry that much. So they use their own motorbike, and yeah, usually their motorbike is super old.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, good point. Good point. The motorbike is super old. Nobody uses new bikes like Taiga, SH, Airblade, or something like that. They never uses those kind of motorbikes to carry these. I don't know why. Like like if
Yeah,
we're speaking, modern bikes are more stronger than the old ones, right? Should be. Modern
yeah,
bikes should be stronger than the old ones, but nobody
and
use nobody uses new ones.
and moreover, sometimes I see since they right there are two people right sitting on that bike and within that huge packet.
So you mean that like a person that is riding in the front, right? And then the
Yeah,
huge packet, the huge luggage, and then another one at the end of the bike holding the package,
no, no,
holding the luggage.
no, no. She like once I often see that one is sitting in front of the bike and
Okay.
behind him is a huge packet and
Uh-huh.
in front of him is like the wife.
Okay, so you mean that's someone who is sitting near,
Yeah,
kiểu như là ngồi ngồi trên cái chỗ
yeah,
bánh lái đúng không? Something like this.
yeah.
Okay, I see. Ooh, and understandable, understandable. Okay. Yeah.
I couldn't can understand that how strong that spike is to 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 holding that much.
Yeah, I also wonder how strong that could be, because like I can ride a bike too, and I often carry, like I often give my mom a lift to, yeah, to the market, and yeah, both of us are quite heavy. Yeah, both of us are quite heavy, so the bike sometimes couldn't really control it. Okay, so
Mm.
the tire kiểu kiểu cái lốp xe nó deflate rất là đúng rồi, kiểu như lốp xe nó cứ
Mm.
như vậy này
Yeah,
đó, okay, nó bè ra như vậy luôn này. See, because we were both so heavy, because we're both so heavy, but I never see like those people, yeah, those people, like the bikes of those people that got so deflated like that. Kiểu cô chưa bao giờ thấy cái xe của họ mà cái bánh xe mà nó có cảm giác như nó sắp bể đến nơi luôn á, chưa bao giờ thấy.
yeah,
Xe của họ
yeah.
rất là khỏe.
And we don't really see them in like in the um, market. Like, chợ
Đúng rồi.
chợ nhiều nhà. They
Đây. Right. Next,
very,
we move on to number 5. Something annoying you have seen someone do. Something annoying that you have seen someone do.
it's easy to see because like in a public area
Uh-huh.
in like clean area or natural location they sometimes you will see uh other people littering,
Mm,
so it's annoying.
okay, that's easy for you, huh? Have you ever traveled by bus?
Sometimes
Uh,
because I because as the place that I want to go is not far from my house. I just like have like a lot of extra lesson, so a class, so I have to go out uh, uh,
by bus or on
no,
your
by my
bike?
bike.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
my bike.
okay, I see, I see. Yeah, I was just mentioning about bus because there's something really annoying that I have seen a lot of people do on the bus. I traveled by bus a lot when I was in university, like because my house and my university is really far away from each other. So whenever I go on a bus, I will pray to God that I will not have to see someone smoking on the bus. Right. Buses in Hanoi don't allow people to smoke, right? Because they are modern buses, kiểu như là xe buýt hiện đại, nó mới và cái kiếng của nó rất là kín, đúng không? Okay. The bus feels like it is too tight, nó giống như là quá kín. Ok, nếu như mà hút thuốc ở trong đấy là cả xe có thể ngửi thấy được. But like in my area, because I live in a rural area, or you can say the countryside, the bus is here, open the windows all the time. Okay, so some people they choose to sit like at the window seat so that they could smoke. But what happened if I sit behind them? The smoke will fly. The smoke will fly
Yeah.
straight to my face, and I have to inhale all of that. And yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. But like I was not brave enough to tell them, can you please stop smoking? I tried to fake coughing a lot, like things like that, but they didn't notice. That is very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so annoying. And another thing is that when you talk loudly on a bus, when I am on a bus, I would always want my like some peace and quiet, but people on the bus they don't care about that. They call on the phone all the time, or they are arguing with someone on the bus all the time. Like I don't know. It's just it's really annoying, and I know that I cannot make people follow my preferences, but I just hope that they understand that there are people who need peace and quiet too. Right. Okay. Now we move on to Unit 2C. Right, in Unit 2 problems, we move on to Part C of it, and we study the listening part of the unit. Okay, in this part, we're going to have to listen to emphasis. Okay, emphasis là những cái lời nhấn mạnh, được chưa nào? Hay là chúng ta còn nhớ cái động từ mà emphasize là chúng ta nhấn mạnh vô cái gì đó, được chưa? Rồi và đây emphasis nghĩa là cái lời nhấn mạnh, những cái ý nhấn mạnh. Rồi, vậy thì lâu lâu chúng ta sẽ nghe thấy những cái đoạn băng ấy mà có trong đó mà người nói bộc lộ cảm xúc rất là rõ ràng, đúng không? Họ lên giọng, họ xuống giọng rất là rõ ràng. Đó, và trong đó cũng có một số trường hợp mà họ bộc lộ cái ý là họ muốn nhấn mạnh một cái chi tiết gì đó, thì họ sẽ làm như nào? Mình thử tưởng tượng xem sao. Nếu như mà họ muốn nhấn mạnh một cái chi tiết nào đó, họ sẽ làm như thế nào? Có nhiều cách, có nhiều cách.
Xem này. And saying seriously and louder than normal.
That's right. They talk louder than normal. Okay. Or they speak more like slower. They speak more slowly than normal. Đúng không? Nói chậm hơn để người ta có thể nghe rõ những cái điều đó. Hoặc là nói sao ta? Họ lên giọng, they raise their voice, raise their tone, nâng cái tông giọng lên cao vút. Đó, đúng không? Okay.
Their face looks seriously.
That's right. Their face looks seriously. And sometimes they will give clues to us. Đôi lúc thì họ sẽ đưa ra những cái manh mối cho chúng ta trước. Gọi là okay, please pay attention. This part is important. Đúng không? Họ sẽ nói những cái câu tương tự như vậy là please pay attention, như là hãy chú ý, được chưa? Để nhấn mạnh, để báo cho người nghe biết là ở đằng sau đó sẽ có một cái thông tin quan trọng, làm ơn hãy lắng nghe. Okay. Right. But before that, let's look at the vocabulary first. I think there are some like difficult vocabularies you need to understand first right here. Okay. The first one, how do you read it?
Crisis.
No, not crisis. Here, look at the pronunciation. Crisis.
Crisis. Oh.
Crisis. So for example, you know the war between Ukraine and Russia happening right now, right? You know there's a war between Ukraine and Russia that is happening right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the problem of this war is that because of this war, the price of gases and oil has risen so much. Okay, and what happened if the price of gases and oils is risen too high? A crisis happens. A crisis happens. So countries
Khủng
with
hoảng.
a đúng rồi, chính xác khủng hoảng. Crisis happens. That's right. Country with a lot of oil, they don't feel threatened, but country who depends on the oil sources from Russia, okay, they start to feel worried. They start to panic. Okay. This is crisis, a time of great danger, difficulty or doubt when problem must be solved or important decision must be made. Right. Okay. So during this time, a crisis is happening. What should we do about this crisis? Stop the war. Okay. That is the rooted cause of the crisis. We have to stop the war and the crisis will be stopped. Okay. Next, how do you read this?
Immediate.
That's right, immediate. Okay, so in the adverb form is more commonly used, immediately, right? This is the adjective form, or you can say the noun form, immediate và immediate, danh từ và immediate tính từ giống nhau. Được chưa? Rồi, next. Burgle. Burgle. Okay, this is it's like the phrase, it's like the noun for, like verb phrase, break into. Have you ever seen this phrase? Break into.
Yeah, it usually is used for a thief or crime, break into to
That's
steal something.
that's right. Break into. It's like you enter a house without permission. Okay, and that has the same meaning with burgle here. Okay, you enter a building illegally. Illegal meaning that it does not follow the law. It does not obey the law. So if anyone is caught doing burgle, they will have to be put in jail, or they have to face the court, face the judge. Next, fingerprint. Can you say it? Fingerprint.
Fingerprint.
Okay, fingerprint. Yeah. This is easy, right? Fingerprint. Vân tay.
Yes.
Rồi, next, it is
evidence.
Evidence. That's good. Evidence. Next.
Suspicions.
Suspicions. Now remember, this is the this suspicion. This is the long S, so we have to say suspicion.
Suspicions.
Okay, this is a noun. It's not an adjective. An adjective is suspicious.
Suspicious.
Good. Suspicious, like this. Okay. This is the adjective form, and the noun form is suspicion. Okay, right? The vocabulary is easy, right?
Yes.
Okay, the only difficult word here is crisis. Okay, good. Ooh. Right. Now you have 3 situations. Let's talk about how you would feel and how you would act. Like, what would you do in this situation? You have just ridden your bike into another cyclist who pulled out into the road in front of you without looking. So it's like a T section. Nó giống như một cái ngã ba đây. Cái ngã ba tiếng Anh cô sẽ gọi là T section ha. Right. Đây người ta bảo là pull out into the road. Pull out into the road tức là cái người này người ta sẽ ở trên lề, đúng không? Đó, người ta đi xuống, người ta lái xe xuống, đúng không? Và ở đây em ở trong này em đi ra, thì nhiệm vụ thì cái vấn đề gì xảy ra? You crash into the cyclist. Right? You crashed into the cyclist. And okay, and tell me, how would you feel if you crash into the cyclist, and what would you do?
I agree. But if I was in that situation, I would bring them like, why you don't looking at like you don't looking when you go out into the road.
Okay. Like you said, you argue with the cyclist, right?
Yeah, with cyclists.
Okay. I would argue with the cyclist and ask him, Why don't you uh why like why
I noticed.
why were you not more careful, why weren't you more careful, something like that, kiểu như sao đi không cẩn thận hơn á. Why weren't you more careful? Okay. Okay, can you say this again? What would you do in situation number 1?
Uh, what I would agree with cyclists and ask him why weren't you more careful?
Okay, thank you. I would argue with the cyclist and ask him, why weren't you more careful? Thank you. Okay. Right. Situation number 2. You have just said something negative about a friend without realizing that the friend was right behind you. Okay, I know you would never do this, right? You would never do this to your
Yeah.
friend.
So, yeah. Plus, if you are a, if you are a real friend, you will say it in front of your friends,
Uh-huh.
like to point out what they have done wrong. So it's like
Uh-huh.
a real friend. But a friend that's say behind your back is
It's like a fake friend and it is not
yeah,
trustworthy, right?
yes.
Okay, so let's change the situation a little bit. Okay, nếu như mà đặt Minh trong tình huống này thì Minh có nói được không? Nếu như mà đặt Minh trong tình huống này, Minh đưa ra cách giải quyết thì Minh có làm được không?
I don't know.
You don't know. Tức là ở trong tình huống này Minh sẽ là người trực tiếp nói xấu luôn đó, chứ không phải là người mình bị nghe thấy nói xấu. Cô tính đổi là cái trường hợp là ai đó nói xấu em sau lưng. Đó thì em sẽ là người bị hại đúng không? Còn ở đây thì trường hợp này nó bắt em là người xấu luôn đấy.
So,
Ừ.
uh, I think if I was a boy who has been has who is a victim, I would like uh, quiet and like acting like I haven't heard it,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll try to uh, uh,
And you try to forget it or you try to ignore it. Is that right?
I ignore and I will feel like tear away. Yeah,
Tear away, meaning that you won't play with that friends anymore.
yeah, of course.
Okay, you can just say that I will stop hanging out with them. Okay, one more time. You said that if you were the victim, right? If you were the victim. Okay. If
Or
I were, sorry, if I and yeah, what will you say? Em đang tính nói gì?
I would ignore it and I'll try to hang out with them.
Would stop hanging out.
Okay.
Would stop hanging out with them because you said I would try hanging out with them. That is not correct, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Right, one more time. If I were the victim, I would ignore the situation and would stop hanging out with them.
If I were the victim, I would ignore the situation and I would stop hanging out with it.
Okay, thank you. Right. So this is just the action. So how about your feelings? How would you feel?
Feel like sad and upset
Ah,
because you trust him.
uh,
And, and yeah,
right. You would definitely feel upset, right?
yes,
But
yes.
would you feel angry?
No, not no, I think no. It's, uh, because I know I was a bit happy because I know it soon, so I can. I can
And stay away.
yeah,
Okay, like the truth sooner, and you could stay away from him, right?
Yeah. But if like if when I heard when they said about me, I will see myself of that. Yeah, have I done anything wrong? So I will see
Mm.
that I am true or wrong. But anyway, if I have a fail, if I wrong, I will still stop hanging out with them for two reasons. One is yeah because I do something wrong, so I must like uh so I must fix. But otherwise, because they say that behind me and they don't talking to me, they say to other person. So I'll I'll feel very sad and yeah.
I see, I see. Right, very very logical, very logical. Good, but like your grammar is a little bit complicated to understand. Cái ngữ pháp của
Yeah.
mình nó bị rối, a little bit complex. Okay, try to use, try to remember the rules of English first. After to, you never use verb ing. Để cho to là đi với infinitive, chứ không có phải bao giờ là to đi với verb in cả. Cho nên nếu mà mình cứ tiếp tục xài to verb in như vậy là chắc chắn sẽ bị trừ điểm nặng này, được chưa? Rồi, và mình đang xài if rất nhiều ở đây. If thì nó có ba cái loại mà mình hay dùng. Đó là loại 1, loại 2 và loại 3, đúng không? Và tất cả những thứ này đều là không có thật ở trong hiện tại thì chúng ta sử dụng loại 1, loại 2 hay loại 3. First, second or third. Không có thật ở trong hiện tại.
Không nhớ loại một hay hai, con chỉ nhớ là cứ sử dụng trường hợp nào thì sử dụng đúng ấy, trường hợp thấy thôi, còn một hay ba thì không nhớ tên.
Chúng ta sẽ phải
Nghĩ
sử
là ba
dụng
hay sao?
cái 3 nó sẽ là không có thật ở trong quá khứ, để cho cái 3 là không có thật trong quá khứ, cái 2 mới là không có thật trong hiện tại, cái 1 có thật trong hiện tại, tức là sao? Là điều đó có thể xảy ra ngay lúc này. Ví dụ như là if you don't stop talking, if you don't stop talking, I'll call the police. Để cho là điều đó có thể xảy ra ngay lúc này. If you don't stop talking, cái việc mà stop talking, cái việc mà talking á, là người đó đang nói, đang xảy ra ngay lúc này, đúng không? Đó, và don't stop talking là có thể xảy ra ngay sau đó. Okay, if you don't stop talking, I will call the police. That is the first conditional. The second conditional is like the wish you make in present time, but it didn't, like kiểu như là cái giả tưởng mà chúng ta đặt ra là không có thật ở hiện tại. Ví dụ như tất cả những cái điều này nè, nó tất cả những cái điều này đều không có thật ở hiện tại hết, đúng không? Đó. Rồi, tức là ví dụ như là cái việc mà bạn nói xấu em hay là em nói xấu bạn thì ngay lúc này hoặc là trong cái thời gian gần đây em không có làm cái hành động đấy. Đó, thì nó là điều kiện loại 2. Và điều kiện loại 2 thì chúng ta sử dụng là verb ed. Đó, quá khứ và đằng sau chúng ta sử dụng would cộng với verb nguyên mẫu, được chưa? Đó là điều kiện loại 2. Okay. So most of the things we discussed just now belong to the second conditional. Okay. So we should use second conditional to best describe the situation. Thank you. Right, situation number 3. You have come home to find your home has been burgled. It means that a burglar has broken into your house and you just found out about the news. How would you feel? First, how would you feel?
I feel worry and yeah, worry and confused. Uh, Trying to find that what I have, what what stuff I have lost.
Mm. I would try to find out. Thank you. I would try to find out what stuff, right? I have lost. Oh, you can say what stuff have been taken away, right?
Yeah, yeah. I would still
You would what?
not like what stuff have been still or taken
Mm,
away.
stolen.
Was stolen. Yes.
That's right. It is still stole or stolen. Okay, I would feel worried and confused. I would try to find out what stuff had been stolen. Thank you. Right. Would you report this to the police?
Uh, of course, but yeah, of course I would call the police. But I would at first I would try to find the evidence what like what what thing what hmm,
Like the evidence that your house has been broken in. Is that right?
yeah find some more hints that the crime would still remain the in the in the sense
Uh,
crime
eh,
sense. Yeah,
yeah, you can say that. I would do like I would try to remain the crime scene. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I would try to like maintain the crime scene là giữ nguyên cái hiện trường. Okay,
yes.
I would make
So,
sure that the crime scene still remains. I would make sure that the crime scene still remains. Thank
yes,
you.
and a cool.
You would call the police. Um, do you think that calling the police in Vietnam is more effective than calling the police in other countries? Like I have seen a lot of videos where like Western police, like for example in America, they act very quickly. I don't know about Vietnam though because I've never been under this situation to find out.
Yeah, because
But many people complain that Vietnamese police are slower than other countries' police.
yeah, if you lost a motorbike, yeah, I think you cannot find it anymore because when the crime stole your bike, they will shut they will uh uh
You mean resell it? You mean bán lại đúng không?
they will reset no yeah they will recently change the uh
À,
they will change the ice license
the license plate, cái biển
plate.
số
Yeah,
xe đúng
they will
không?
try this license plate and then they will sell it, of course.
Oh,
So it's
they would.
hard for so it's hard for the police to find who
Ah,
stole it. Very hard.
interesting. Cause like I remember my friends, she lost 3 motorbikes and 1 laptop, and she would
Yeah,
never report to the police because she knew that it would not be effective to do so. Right. For
yes,
example, if you lose something like a huge amount of money, right? If you lose a huge amount of money, and and there is evidence that your house has been broken into, you would call the police at that moment because uh like I don't know, kiểu như là nếu mà mất tiền ấy, nếu mà mất tiền thì chúng ta báo cho cảnh sát thì cô nghĩ là người ta sẽ lưu ý giúp mình về trường hợp đấy, chứ còn kiểu mà mất như là mất tài sản ấy, thì khó mà kiếm lại cũng giống như em nói đúng không?
yes.
Mất tiền thì người ta sẽ còn lưu ý giúp mình. Ok, chứ còn mất tài sản thì khó mà kiếm lại, và đặc biệt là những cái tài sản mà nó nhỏ á, báo cảnh sát cũng chả có ích gì. Ok.
Just give you an experience. To so it's really for you to avoid anything, to avoid
Uh,
being stolen.
okay, right. Thank you. Right. Right. Thank you for answering the question. In the right. Okay, what to do in a crisis? This reading will be done in the next class. Okay, this reading will be done in the
Yes.
next class. So I will see you on Wednesday again. Or would you like to change the schedule back to Saturday and Sunday?
Mm.
Which do you prefer?
On
Wednesday and Sunday or Saturday and Sunday?
let's study in Sunday because my I think my schedule is stable now. I hope so.
Oh, your schedule is stable now. Okay. Okay. I will see you again on Saturday, like a whole week from
Yeah. Yes.
now. Okay. Thank you so much for coming here today. I will see you again on Saturday. Right. Okay. Bye bye. Have a good day. Have a good weekend.
All right. See you.
Yeah.